What's good people? It's Auntie Rick with another Ricky Quickie. I want to talk to you about using personal payment processors for business, both as a customer and a vendor, business owner, whatever have you, whatever title you want to go by. So here's the thing. Um, a lot of people will say, I'm selling XYZ, cash app it to me, which is kind of cool, except Cash App, Venmo, and personal PayPal accounts aren't really meant for business. So if you're conducting business as a business owner and you're accepting personal payment processors as a form of payment, like Cash App, Venmo, or personal PayPal, you leave yourself susceptible, even more susceptible to someone, saying they didn't get the goods and they want their money back. Whatever little bit your provider gives you in terms of um, payment protection, seller protection, you lose that automatically when you use personal processors as a business payment transaction. That protection isn't even included under those processors. And if you look at the terms of service and you're found to be selling or doing business financial transactions using one of those personal payments processors, they may even get up into you and your money because of it. So I want you as a seller to be extremely careful, okay, or cognizant of the fact that you should not be doing business using a personal payment processor. Your personal circumstances aside, I'm just saying, right? There's a reason why people do certain things. That's for you, but just in case you didn't know, you do not get seller protections using personal payment processing options. Okay? Now, on the flip side, if you are a buyer and you're purchasing something from someone and they want to use a personal payment processor, I'm not here to knock anyone's hustle. Well, I kind of am. Excuse me. Here's the thing. Little purchases, and by little I mean under $100. Now, every penny counts to me, but I would say, as a good rule of thumb, is that if you are going to make a purchase from someone and it's under $100, I would still say, be cognizant of the fact that it's a personal payment platform. And if something goes wrong, you've kind of given away your rights to try and get your money back. If it's over $100 or whatever your financial threshold is, I'm not counting your pockets, but if it's over that amount, I would caution against it. And on top of that, I'd probably find someone else if that is the only way that the seller is wanting for you to pay. It gets real tricky, but I've had situations, and I know of one situation too many, where someone has hired someone to do a job and it was more than $100, and the person did not complete the job and the buyer couldn't do anything about it. It's kind of in the terms of service, and you kind of leave yourself like a sitting duck. So I would just caution you, okay? Ask if there's a different way to pay, and if there isn't and you don't feel comfortable, find another provider. It sucks, and I hate telling people to do that, but I just have to do my duty. Okay. Set the threshold for yourself. Like, yeah, it sucks if you lose out on money, but at the same time, how much more is it going to suck if you don't get what you paid for and you can't get that money back? Or you don't get what you've provided. You get paid for what you're providing, but then that person turns around and, takes the money back and you have no recourse whatsoever. Now that's a whole that's a whole other buyer protection is a whole other gamut when it comes to certain platforms, and I understand that it's always a risk technically, but you just have to lessen that risk as much as possible. So as a seller, be really careful and understand that if something goes wrong during a sale, you may not be protected in terms of getting or keeping the cash you've earned. And as a buyer, be very mindful if a personal payment platform is the only way that that vendor will sell to you. Okay? Just, be diligent, take a moment, think about it. But just think about it, okay? Take care of you, take care of your wallets. Until next time, this is Auntie Rick with Ricky Quickie.